Hey, today's April the 4th. It's 16 degrees out, pretty still. 7:33. And today I want to talk about living on purpose when it doesn't happen. I did a video a little while ago about living on purpose, what that means. And so today I'm going to talk about when that doesn't happen. When you have a horrible day, when you make bad decisions, when you only slept for 4 hours and you still got to go to work because you played a game all day and half the night, and now you feel like crud. You got to get up and go to work. Now, in the West, we usually badmouth ourselves and really beat ourselves up about our decisions. Oh, I didn't do the right thing. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Well, it's over. Today is the 4th. Yesterday was the 3rd. Tomorrow will be the 5th. And those actions that you made yesterday, well, they were actions and you made them. They're not the end. If anything, for me, I like to say, okay, I made those decisions, and think about why. Try and understand why. And if you can try and unravel the why, there's a good circumstance, good percentage that circumstance won't repeat itself. Now, if anything, I've always seen the morning after as the best challenge or the best test of my character. That even though I feel like crud, I'm still going to go in and I'm still going to give it everything that I have and probably a little more. And I always found this to be true with swimming, that even when I'd feel horrible the next day, I would go in and push myself hard, and sometimes I would vomit. Anyway, so in the West, we usually say, oh, I did such a bad job. Oh, I failed the test. Well, very rarely do we ever look at why we failed the test. Very rarely do we examine our choices. And every choice that we make, to one degree, is the same. Making these videos or not making these videos, I would still walk to work. The same time would be consumed. So it is all about the value that we place on the actions that we do in our time. And this is super important. Examining what we value and why we value it. You know, these can also be called time sinks or time kills. But why do you make the decisions to do the time sink? And for me, it's something in my brain, something I've programmed myself, that I value playing a game over being productive or writing or exercising. Is in my brain, I think that this is a better use of time or a more entertaining use of time, and I just have to unwire that wiring in my head. And once I can do that, I know I'm pretty sure that I can make better choices in the future. And that's what it's all about. It's about saying, okay, I know what happened before. I don't want to be a slave to those actions. I don't want them to write my future. So, how can I unwire? How can I change those things? For me, it's all about that examination. Saying, yesterday, 2 nights ago, whatever, I felt sick. I vomited. I had a really horrible end of the evening, and then when I woke up, I just wanted to do nothing. Now, I didn't say that. I didn't examine my feelings. I didn't say, Stu, you feel like crap. Okay, what can you do that's still productive even though you just want to lay in bed? Instead, I just kind of wandered around my room and was like, yeah, I'll play this game until I feel better. And that second part just never really happened. I just kept on playing the game. I did feel better, but I was like, one more turn. And this gets me to the idea which my wife coins stopping or being a stopper. And this again has to do with the evaluation of like, okay, I've spent so much time doing this, do I want to continue? And most of the time people will say, yes, I want to continue what I was doing because it was fun. Or it was enjoyable, entertaining, whatever. But this has to do with making that plan or having a plan already written down when you start your day saying, okay, I've gone off the plan for so long. Do I really want to keep on doing what I'm doing? Or do I want to get those things done? Do I want to follow that plan, follow that dream? And that will really make you stop and think for a second and really reevaluate what you're doing with your time. For me, I have a lot of free time here in Saudi Arabia, and I don't value it like I should or I would if I was even in Thailand or in the West. And so stopping isn't really a thing that people do. Now, in the morning I have an alarm to wake up, I have a morning alarm to go to work, but really, maybe I need to have an alarm to go to bed, or I need to have an alarm every hour or 2 hours in my free time to say, hey, what are you doing? It's a stop, it's a check-in, see what's going on. Again, trying to live on purpose, trying to live for what you want to do, not kind of what has grabbed you or what's clicked you away from what you wanted to do. And that's just really important to always have those things in mind of what you want to accomplish today, this hour, etc., etc. Because if you don't have those things in mind, and they have to be in the forefront, then nothing's ever going to get done. You can continue to wish and hope, but it won't happen. If you're not writing those things down, if you're not saying, okay, I goofed off for an hour, let's get back to it, those things will make you stronger. That determination, that mental will slowly build up over time, and it will surpass those clicks, and you'll become more aware, more cognizant of your actions, your movements, etc. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about what it is like to have a bad day, because, man, we've all had them, and we all will have them in the future, but they're not the end. They're just a part of life. It's a part of the day. We still got to get up, make that next cup of coffee, and move on. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.